We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
So digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 home.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And the 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 2 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2-0 now. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
3-1 pitch is a slider and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis has come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. None out, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That is fourth. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2-0 now. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Chris Bassett will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0 now. Jose Altuve waits on deck. 3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Olson, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll take a look there at the A's leaders in that category. And you can see he currently checks in 4th best on the roster. Here's Robbie Grossman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. To third. And there's one away.
At 7, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Popped up. Olsen waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got a full count.
Yordan Alvarez will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In there, no balls and a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Murphy.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in now, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One out now in the Houston third, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Line softly toward the hole. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he is in there.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to Brantley.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
Inside ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hot shot to third. Chapman's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. To the plate now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That misses. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here it comes. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The catcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Murphy.
Now here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
To 1-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Chris Davis now. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Zunino playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Grossman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0. This pitch is popped up. Olsen is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-0 Houston. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the count will be full. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side, hit hard. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Now the 1-0. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in, Robbie Grossman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's outside.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 3-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They trail it here 3-0. Paul Blackburn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Hit hard on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Blackburn is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball inside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski Gurriel.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Standing in, Chad Pinder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Ball two.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The batter, number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball that's outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And it's 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 38, Joe Smith.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Chris Davis next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside the baseball and drive it the other way.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
The A's strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Jose Altuve. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
0-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pinder ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Again, another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Roberto Ozuna.
Now in the box, Robbie Grossman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here's Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chad Kinder.
Striding in, Chad Pinder, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander earns his 5th winner of the year. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.